Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the R&B Rundown.
Oh my gosh, the second episode.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. So thank y'all for listening to the first episode. We really looked forward to chatting to y'all and getting some feedback, which we really appreciate.
Yeah, we all loved what everybody's been saying, and thank you for listening to our podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we really didn't expect anyone to listen.
But here we are.
Yeah. So just to reintroduce ourselves.
Hi, my name is Russell Estrada. I go by he and pronouns. I'm a third year business MIS major. If you don't know what MIS is, it's Management Information Systems. And I'm part of Dynasty FAHM. And I'm serving as one half of your public relations officers.
And my name is Breanna. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a third year psychology major, part of KAAMP FAM. And yeah, the other half of your PR officers.
Oh my gosh. So,
Russell, what's your September. What was your September hyperfixation?
Hyperfixation.
Hyperfixation.
Oh yes, Breanna. So story time. If you don't know, I am a TikTok connoisseur, and my FIP. I love my FIP. It's been low key. It's been brain rot for a while. But around a month ago, something happened. I was going through TikTok when a new girl group came up. I was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll listen to them. Move on." I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of catchy, right?" The next day, they came back, and then they keep coming back. After a while, they all it just consumed my FIP. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I like Cat's Eye. Shout out Cat's Eye.
Touch.
Yeah, touch. But yeah, I really like the music. I'd say it really opened up a new door in my music tastes, and I can't wait for new music from them. People have been asking me, who's my bias in Cat's Eye? Honestly, shout out Ate Sophia, bruh.
Shout out.
She slays all the time. I love all the members, by the way. But if I had to pick one, shout out Sophia.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Do you have a bias?
Yeah.
Do you even listen to Cat's Eye?
I do. I was there when they're being formed through Dream Academy. I was there at the finale, seeing the final group being made. And in the beginning, my bias was Ate Sophia, of course.
Of course.
But as time went by, Manon kept popping up, man. So have you watched The Dog on Netflix?
Oh my gosh. I always wanted to. My housemate, shout out Ryan, he watched the whole thing actually. But I still have to. I only watched the first episode. But yeah, recommend, get to see how they formed and such. And yeah, have you watched it?
No, I also watched the first episode.
We should do a watch party.
Watch party?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Daily recap episodes of our reactions.
By next episode, we'll have it done. Trust.
That's our goal. Yes. Yeah. Speaking of stuff we're watching, do you know it's October, and you know what that means? It's basketball season.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
It's starting.
Yeah, I'm a big Warriors fan. If you don't know, shout out Golden State. If you forget, we are the 2022 champs. Not too long ago. Just saying. We had our first preseason game yesterday against the Clippers, and we won. Yeah, pretty sure we won.
Ooh, what was the score?
I think we won 4 points. I think. Let me check Google right now.
That's pretty good.
Have the Kings started?
No.
Or did they just lose?
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, I'm from SAC. So, of course, I'm a big Kings fan. Been since I was a child.
A teeny,
Yeah, teeny tiny child.
Who was your favorite player? Who was your favorite player growing up?
Growing up? Well, I always liked DeMarcus, but then he got problematic. But, yeah, me and Russell realized that we had a little rivalry going on.
I don't think it's a rivalry. My team's been doing better than yours.
No, me and you.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying my team has done. By the way, they won by 1 point last game, so we're 1-0 in the
congrats,
preseason. Thanks, man. Yeah.
But last year during internship, every time the Kings and Warriors played each other, the Kings won.
Yeah, and so the next time they'll play together in the regular season is actually my birthday, February 21st. So we'll see what happens. On that day. I just know Warriors will win, by the way.
But we'll get a preview. We play each other back to back. October 9th
Yeah.
and October
Sure,
11th.
man. Sure, man. So we'll see.
It's still preseason, but
Angel
it'll be
Preseason.
good.
Yeah.
My October hyperfixation has been The Office. I mean, my September.
Yeah.
I started watching it again maybe like 2-3 weeks ago.
What made you get like
And-
back into it? It was just like a random like, hey, let's watch The Office again.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like bored at home, so I was like, yeah, let's watch.
Yeah. How is it so far? Your rewatch?
No, it's really good. Like I laugh out loud every day.
LOL.
What else happened in September?
Oh my
I
gosh.
wonder.
September was such a fun month for Akbayan, right? I would say so. I
Yeah, it
had
was
fun.
very fun.
Yeah, so like our first big event, open house happened. Holy moly. It was great seeing all of y'all, you know, all the new faces, all the returning faces, just everyone. It was super fun, you know. It's great to
Very
see
good
everyone.
energy. Oasis Hard Launch.
It was hard launch.
It was very fun.
Yes, shout out Oasis 48. I love everyone there. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
We also had the first internship meeting.
Oh my
And all
gosh.
the first internship stuff, which has been really fun.
Yes, I love internship. Shout out Hallie,
Shout
internship
out Hallie.
coordinator.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were both interns last year, so internship is a really good memory. Something I
Yeah.
really enjoy being
Well,
a part of.
I hope all the current interns that are doing this program right now, I hope they're having a great time. It looks like it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we can't wait to work with them even more, you know, because you know stuff will happen, work will happen, and you know,
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. We had we led our first event.
Yeah.
Oh my
With
gosh.
Nathan.
Yes, and
And social core.
called Community Kickoff.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh my gosh. It was so much fun. I personally had a lot of fun.
Me too.
Just I think it was just vibes around happy, chill vibes, you know.
Yeah. There was a lot of people and a lot of really good vibes. There was a little bit of karaoke,
Yes.
a little dancing.
If you want to see
Y'all
some
can
of
see
it,
it.
look at our reels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much fun. So much like talking to new people.
I know.
And yeah,
Really good bonding.
yes, it was. And oh my gosh, there was also a ton of workshops.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was our first cultural workshop?
We had Philippine weaving.
Slay.
We learned a little about the Hxstory, had a little activity. So shout out and for Sasayan for putting that on. It was really fun.
It was a great workshop. I learned a lot, and I tried doing the weaving. I'm not the best at arts and crafts, to be honest with you, but I had fun trying anyways.
Yeah.
But I know like some members, their weaving was really good. You
I
know.
know.
Oh my gosh.
We also had our first academic workshop.
Academics. Yes, called Building Behaviors, and we learn about all the good habits we should have as students, as it's important to keep these habits and these, you know, everything in check, especially during midterm season.
Yeah.
Because oh my gosh, midterms, they came. Oh my gosh, very scary. But you know, with these habits we learned, we got through it. At least I got through
Yeah.
it.
No, yeah. Shout out Jade and Pythagorean theorem.
Yes,
It was really fun. As
It
a
was
psych
so fun.
major, I really enjoyed the entire workshop.
yes, I loved it too. Oh my gosh, I loved the quiz at the end. Shout
Very
out,
fun.
shout out that one group that won.
Hey, that was my group.
Yeah, sure, man. And lastly, we had our first screening, the Summit screening. A very impactful, at least I would say. It's a movie about the Summit District in SF, and just the experience and just the whole history of it. And yeah, I thought hearing the experience of the people there was very eye opening. Just one experience of the Filipino American and what they had to go through in general.
A big thanks to all of our panelists and the other organizations that helped put that on.
Yes.
I think it was really impactful for not only our members, but I mean, everybody else behind it is still learning too. So
Yes.
it was a really great experience.
Mm-hmm.
We also had the start of camp season.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
exciting.
If for those who don't know, KAAMP stands for Kuya Ate Ading Mentorship Program.
Woo.
Yes. I'm sure if you're new Ading, you've been interviewed by someone from Corlayak, Camp Core. Yeah, now, at least right now, you know, pairing has started. And, you know, later this month, can't reveal. Oh my gosh.
Woo. Yeah, we also had the Kuya Ate mentorship workshops.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yes.
your Camp Amelia.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was-
really fun.
I think it was really fun. Are you picking up, Co?
I am picking up.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Yeah, it's my second. We'll see how
Shout
many
out.
I end up with.
Yeah, who knows? This is my first actually. Oh my gosh.
OMG.
Yes, so be on the lookout for, all the camp things that are happening.
I really enjoy looking at the KAAMP AKB Instagram and seeing when they finish pairing that little like 2 a.m. post.
I know they like stay up like all night. It's kind of crazy, but
Dedication.
their hard work and determination makes this whole program, doable. We love you, Camcorp.
So in the end of the month of October, we have the start of Camp Review Week. Oh my,
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
So
Yes,
exciting.
it's so exciting.
Yeah, the camp week, it consists of clues being given to audings by their kuya ates. They try to decipher their clues, find out what fam they're in, find out if they're kuya ate, if that's possible from the clues. And then, first day of November is camp review.
Camp review. Oh my gosh. Do you remember getting that? Do you remember your review week?
Yeah. I mean, my reveal week, that was 2 years ago. I remember being so nervous to go up to the clue area my first year. I was really scared, but the camp titos and titas made it comfortable. But I was still very introverted at that time. But it was really fun. I wasn't expecting it to be so happy and cheerful and upbeat.
What'd you
for some
expect?
reason.
Scary?
No. Yeah, but it was really fun. It was really fun. My ate did well.
Yes. When did you find out? When did you realize you're in Icon Fam?
Man, I didn't find out
Oh.
until I saw my name and my face on my poster. That was it.
Surprise.
Yeah, I was really bad at figuring out the clues because there were so many lightning bolts. Like there was like the sour punch straws. It literally has a lightning bolt on it. Lightning
Did you ever
McQueen.
did you ever notice the pattern of lightning bolts
No,
in the stuff you got?
I didn't, and there were so many.
Dang.
Like I thought Lightning McQueen was because I
You're-
liked F1.
Oh, shout out
Yeah.
F1.
Shout out F1. But yeah, what about you, Russell?
Oh my
This was
gosh.
last year.
Yeah, I got picked up last year. Cap Hero. To be honest with you, I didn't know what to expect. I was really scared of the camp program getting it's like you're basically like meeting a new person. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my clues were like, I remember I got the letter and like I deciphered. I did like a whole like notation of
Ooh.
every letter I got.
Nope.
To be honest with you, I didn't really get any of the clues. I didn't know where it ended up. But yeah, it's a funny way how I found out what fam I was in. Yeah, I remember I was talking with someone, and then the person said something, and then like everything clicked. Like
Ooh.
I looked around after looking at my letter. I looked around the room, and then one of the clues was it was a dragon plushie. And I was like, and then there was a fire emoji on the back of the letter. What else? But yeah, I just kind of just connected it to Dynasty. But yeah, and then finding out it was my Kuya Mark. Yeah, I was looking through the Akbayan website and his description matched up to like all the clues I got
Mr.
And-
Secretary at the time.
at the time. Shout out Kuya Mark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shout out my ate. Thank you, Ate Kiana.
Yes, we love our Kuyates,
Yeah.
and we can't wait, to whoever we pick up.
Yeah, and I know Russell, it's your first time picking up.
Oh my gosh, yes.
How are you feeling about
It's
it?
still kind of scary. All the clues, I don't know what to put, but I'll think of it. Maybe I'll ask for some advice from
yeah,
you.
get your kuyas.
I
Like take
know.
some inspo from your kuya.
I will for sure. But yeah, so who knows? Maybe my audience could be listening to this podcast.
OMG.
OMG.
Yeah, for me, it's my second time picking up. My first time, I was so excited. I started drafting all my clues literally 4 months before
Dang, you're
camp
prepared.
even started. I know. I was very prepared. I was very excited.
But you're still excited for this
Yeah,
one too,
I am
right?
still very excited. But I'm just going with the flow this time.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love camp.
So, as y'all may know, October is,
Halloween.
well, yes. But it's also Pilipinix American Hxstory Month.
Yes.
Woo! So, what is PAHM?
Yeah, so if you don't know what FAM is, it marks the arrival of the first Filipinos in California, which, by the way, was in 1857. So that's like,
Ooh.
what, over 100, 200 years ago?
About 150.
So yeah, so we've been here for a while.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
That's history.
yeah, but we only started really celebrating, and it was only recognized as an official like month around 1992, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it only started recently, but I think it's very important to celebrate the experience of the Filipino American, as
Yeah.
the Filipino American experience is a very special and unique experience.
Yeah, PAM is so important because Pilipinxes have been erased from history for a really long time. And this month is so important to honor the history, accomplishments, and the legacy of Pilipinxes in the United States. And one important figure to highlight for this month, Larry Itliong.
Yes.
Yeah, as y'all might know, he was a Delano Manong, and he was a really important figurehead for the Delano grape strikes. He was also a really important figurehead in the United Farm Workers movement, but again, he's been erased from much of our history, and not a lot of people know that Larry was part of that.
Yeah, like for me personally, like I knew about Cesar Chavez and what he did, but I never really learned about Larry Itliong and what he did, as he is as important as Cesar Chavez, but he barely gets the recognition as Cesar Chavez does. For example, on campus we do have an arch called the Arch of Dignity, which celebrates Cesar Chavez, but one part is that there's no mention of Larry Itliong and the things he did to help the movement as a whole. It's important that in our day we do try to amplify the experiences and the people that brought us to where we are today.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's so important to celebrate PAM. And one event that you can celebrate PAM at is the FACTSJ Filipino Flag Raising and Lighting Ceremony, which is being held on October 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. We will be there, we'll be tabling, so we'll see you.
Yes. And this event's just one of the many events around San Jose during FAM month, and there's so much more, to celebrate. So just be on the lookout. We'll post a lot on our Instagram and a lot more about the different events that will be in our local area.
Definitely.
I hope during this month you just, get to learn a lot more about the important figures and the experience as a whole. Akbayan was one of the places, doing internship and just going to all these cultural events and workshops, just helped me pave the way to become more knowledgeable about Filipinx culture as a whole.
Same for me. I didn't really learn much about Pilipinx history until internship and talking to Cultural Core at the time. When we were interns, Cultural Core came in to talk to us about PAM, and I know that Anne did that not too long ago with the interns this year. But yeah, it was very impactful for me to learn about the Pilipinx's impact in the United States. It's so much history that we don't get to learn in the classroom.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
it was really great to
I
have
think-
a place to learn.
Yeah, it definitely inspired me. Like I did ask my grandparents about their experience as they immigrated, and I just learned about more on a personal level, like my family's history and what they went through. And it was, I think overall, all this is it was just a very big eye opener.
Yeah, and so coming up in a few weeks, we have FG.
Yes.
Oh my
gosh,
God.
Brandon, this will be your first FG, right?
I know, yeah, crazy. Today we had our FG mixer.
Yes, so fun.
The day of recording, we had an FG
Yes.
mixer. So it's my first time really seeing the games and seeing Spuff in action, which was really special actually. I really enjoyed the whole event, and I saw
Yeah.
Russell go ham on the
Yeah,
games.
shout out games. And yeah, it's great seeing all the aspects. We got to see everything from, as Brianna mentioned, games. We got to see all the Spuff chants. Brianna finally understands what I've been saying the whole year, because
Yeah.
I've been saying random Spuff chants. Cheers, I mean, and you've been like,
What?
So now she knows, she's informed of what the Spuff cheers are. Friendship. But yes, and then we got to see roll call too and their dance.
That was so fun.
Yes. So FG, oh my gosh, FG. At the time of recording, this is 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been going to games practice every Monday and Wednesday. It's a lot, but it's really fun. I love meeting all the new people, and just just working hard together. And I can't wait to see how we do in actual FG. Because I can't wait to see all that hard work, because we've been working a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. And yeah.
Yeah, so keep a lookout for FG content.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll have a lot coming.
Yes. Can't wait.
Right after FG Mixer, Russell and I, we went to R&B tea.
Tea.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what was your order?
My order, it's right in front of me actually. I got a passion fruit green tea with aloe, half ice, half sugar, and boba.
Would you say it's a boom or a doom?
Definitely a boom.
Boom. But yes, I don't have it with me. I drank it up. It was super hot today, by the way, like
Yeah.
90 something degrees. So I was sipping that drink on the way back. I got I think it was a strawberry green tea, I believe. Very good, very sweet. It fulfilled that sweetness I was craving the whole day.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, I would say it's a boom.
Speaking of boba,
Oh my gosh.
we actually have a boba fundraiser coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
So
gosh.
to all the boba lovers and connoisseurs, be on the lookout on our Instagram for the fundraiser, which should be
Yeah.
coming up very soon.
Yeah, it'd be at Break Time Tea,
Try to break time
very close to campus. So take your friends, go on a little walk.
and just enjoy some boba.
Yeah, get
I
a sweet
love-
treat. You always
I love
deserve
their
a sweet
boba.
treat.
I love their popcorn chicken too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
The
out Break Time.
vibes in there are good too.
Yes.
To continue the spirit of PAHM, Russell, what's your favorite Filipino food?
Oh my gosh. There's too many to say. I'll give you two. One savory, one sweet treat. For the savory one, I gotta go with the classic sinigang. I love the soup, the base, the saltiness, the savoriness. It's just yummy.
What meat do you have? What's
Chicken.
your favorite?
Usually shout out chicken. Um,
I'm a pork person.
oh really?
I like and salmon.
Actually, pork is salmon. I don't think I had it with salmon before.
My ate makes really good.
Oh really? I gotta
Yeah.
try it.
Come over.
Okay, next goal, salmon sinigang.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then for my sweet treat, I love ensaymada. I love it. Oh, I love the buttery furriness, and then the cheese. Shout out to cheese. I love the cheese on top, especially when you warm
Hot
it up.
topic.
It's kind of like
Gooey.
gooey with the butter, and then you eat it,
Ooh.
and it's like sweet cheese. I don't.
Sweet
Do
and
you like?
salty.
Yeah, I like it personally.
Me, not to yuck anyone's yum, of course. I understand, but I've never really been a big fan of the cheese on Filipino treats.
Hey, everyone has different tastes,
But yeah,
but yeah, what's
I
yours?
really like it without. For me, my favorite savory Filipino food is kare-kare.
Ooh,
Always been my favorite. My favorite meat to have it is oxtail.
ooh.
I haven't had
oxtails.
it in so long though.
I think just preparing it though, it's really tough.
I know, and it's expensive.
It's like oxtail. It's like, what meat do you have? Oxtail.
Yeah, but beef is good too. But I haven't had a true kare-kare since I came back from the Philippines.
When
Since
was that?
after last summer.
Oh wow.
So it's been a really long time. Cause like since then it's been like veggie because I had a really long stint of not eating any beef or pork. I love kare-kare.
Shout out. And what was your sweet treat?
Turon, always turon.
Oh my gosh. Dora's
Whenever
so good.
my aunt makes really good turon, and I don't know, whenever she has it at the family functions, I eat at least 3, maybe up to 5 sometimes
Holy
if it's a
moly.
long day.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
love Doron. Oh my gosh. I remember as interns we did sell Doron last year. I remember I was tabling and like the Doron being like in front of me the whole time.
So tempting.
It was a battle. I
Yeah.
would say. It was a battle for me. Not to eat it. And as always, shout out lumpia. I love lumpia.
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah.
The classics.
Of course.
Veggie or like pork.
Pork.
Yeah, I love the pork. I mean, I will eat the veggie ones, but if the option's there, it's always the pork one.
Sauce or no sauce.
Sauce, of course.
Yeah, I'm a sauce person too. And to wrap up our PAM episode, we'll talk a little bit about our favorite Pilipinix American icons. I'll go first. I really like Bretman Rock, of
Ooh,
course.
okay.
I grew up watching him with my sister and seeing his dynamic with his little sister as well. It was really fun, really entertaining. Would be on the TV downstairs, especially during summers. During summers when
Ooh.
me and my sister both didn't have school,
The free
we would
time
just-
era.
yeah, we'd watch it all the time.
For mine, I really like Dave Bautista. If you don't know who Dave Bautista is, you might know him for roles as he was Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. And yeah, I knew him personally as a wrestler. As if you know, I'm a pretty big wrestling fan, and one of my favorite wrestlers was Dave Bautista, or by his wrestling name, Batista. Not that very different, but yeah, I didn't even know that he was half Filipino, as his dad was Filipino. He's also half Greek, And yeah, he inspires me because it shows someone Filipinx just thrive in multiple industries, especially in industries that where there aren't many Filipinx people in there. If you look at his tattoos, he has a lot of tattoos representing his Filipino heritage. For example, there is a Philippine flag in his like upper left arm. He has a Philippine sun on his left elbow, and he has a Philippine sun also around an eye of providence on his chest, as you might see. And it's really inspiring as he really got into his culture, the Filipinx culture, when the WWE visited the Philippines around like 2006, and that's what he just learned a lot, especially from his dad. And today, he still embraces his culture, and yeah, really inspires me.
Yeah, I also grew up watching WWE. When I was in like third grade, I was huge into WWE for some reason.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was all up on YouTube watching that, but I also didn't know that he was Pilipinix American until not recently, but like I think during all the Guardians hype is when I really learned, because I would see all these like little interviews about him talking about the culture, and it was a really great source of representation at the time, and still, of course.
Yes, and there are so many other Filipinx Americans around today.
Very iconic.
Yes. Well, that concludes our second episode, our FAM Month episode. As always, don't forget to follow us wherever you're listening to right now, either through Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or on YouTube. And as always, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and X.
And of course, we'll be back the next Monday of November for the third episode.
Yes.
So, yeah, look
Can't
forward
wait
to
see you
it.
next month. It'll happen so quick.
I know. It'll pass by really quick with what we have in store for this month. And this has been
The R&B
Rundown.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
We'll see y'all next month. Bye.
Bye.